out of the dumb south, and I don't even know how. About to pull me a Benz out. I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I got drink in this clean route. Let me give me that mean mouth. Get that pussy like golf.
Okay, everyone. Hello, welcome to my channel. You are now tuned into TLO TV, and this is the TlowShow.
It's only one. Oh, true. I'm from Gray Street, where we G-slide. G-slide and hit your Ricky, yeah.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that I hadn't made a video in like a month. But I've just been working and trying to finalize everything for school because I'll be going back soon. And with that being said, it's only right that I do a video for the incoming freshman class of 2023. Even though Cookman done pissed me off for the week, it's only right that I help the babies out and let them know what they need to do and not to do coming in to the great Bethune-Cookman University. Clearly, I made it to my senior year with my head still on my shoulders and I survived. So I'm just going to give you a few tips. Okay, so I'm going to be alternating from the do's and the don'ts. First things first, do your work, okay? We are in college, clearly to get a degree. So don't come to college thinking you don't have to do anything. Don't skip class, okay? I know it's so easy to skip class. You have so much freedom. You may need that nap, okay? Do what you gotta do. You don't wanna keep being that student that misses out on information because you don't come to class. Like, that's aggravating. Even though your classmates may be willing to help you, you still need to make sure you are there. Do get to know your teachers. It is so important that you get to know the people who are actually teaching you. For the most part, they can help you along the way. And if they ever feel like, okay, you know, this person is usually pretty fine, but they kind of failed a little bit, they might spare you in the whole class, you know. So just have a good relationship with your teacher and it will pay off. Don't establish a bad reputation / try too hard. Okay, a lot of freshmen come into college and they just want to be popular. This is not high school anymore. The popularity and the clout you had in high school may not follow you to college. If you're a people person, be a people person by any means, but don't be that person who tries way too hard to be that girl or that boy, because you're going to be obnoxious. Pay attention to deadlines. Deadlines are so important in college because a lot of times you can't finesse that. And you just definitely need to be on top of your A game when it comes to that, because you could miss out on something that you really will have to wait on for a long time again. Don't party every night. Don't be that person who is so hype on just getting to a party that you forget that you got an assignment due at 11:55. That party ain't gonna tell your teacher to spare you. And that teacher ain't gonna give a damn about no party on the Ave either. She's gonna fail you. Do utilize your resources and apply for scholarships. Okay, so when I say utilize your resources, I mean there could be an opportunity somewhere on campus that you can take full advantage of. There are always things on campus and there's always opportunities on campus. It's just the simple fact of you taking advantage and you actually trying to do whatever it is. And I definitely recommend everyone apply for scholarships. Definitely. Y'all know Cookman High. Don't be irresponsible. Okay, so yeah, don't be don't be irresponsible, okay? A lot of times people come to college and they just aren't used to having freedom. Like, they just so happy to be away from their parents, which is understandable, and they just get extremely irresponsible. So that falls with spending too much money and just being careless. You just had that Trump party. Everybody in your family gave you a few dollars. You going in there, you balling, you feeling good, you feeling like that girl, and you just go crazy and spend all your money on what? at the mall? Like, why? So you're not going to come on campus and say, hey, I got a job. That's probably not going to happen. So I don't recommend that for the first part, because you will need to make sure your academics are secured before you go out there trying to chase the bag. But what I am saying is, make sure you don't go crazy with spending, because that money is going to be needed if you're not working. Check your emails. Checking your emails in college is so important, because your teacher can freaking put everything in there and tell you not to come to class. And if you don't check your emails, what you gonna be doing? Walking your happy ass to class. Don't waste your time. Check those emails as much as you can. When you wake up in the morning, check those emails. In the afternoon, check those emails. On your way to class, check those emails. You can miss your blessing by not checking those emails. They literally will send you random information. Cookman is good for an email, okay? So you need to pay attention to those emails and just stay up to date as much as possible. It's been plenty of days I didn't want to go to class, and I checked my email, and my teacher didn't want to go to class either, because she canceled that shit. And I was so happy. So check on things. Don't tell everyone your business. Some people are so pure and so gullible and naive when they come to college. They so happy to meet a friend, and they just get to chatting. Lock it up, sis. All right? Y'all don't even know each other for real. Y'all just know that y'all like the same color. Y'all new to the school, and y'all both cute, and y'all just want to be happy, and y'all want to live y'all happy freshman life, and y'all want to do all this fun stuff, and like it's college hell, and you want to go crazy, and you think you got a friend, and she's not your friend. All right? Lock it in, kid. Test the waters a little bit, mingle, chat, but don't get to telling everybody all your stuff. Don't be messy. Do keep track of your courses and meet with your advisor. All right, so what you will get as a freshman is a vertical curriculum that basically tells you all of the classes and everything, all of your requirements, just to make sure you get your degree. And if you keep track of that, you will be able to know what you need, what you have, all of that good stuff, so that you are on track to graduating on time. So if you feel like that's overwhelming at first, once you get to know how to do it, you'll be able to do it with ease. Before you get comfortable, you definitely will have to meet with your advisor to help you out and help you understand how to read your vertical curriculum and how to handle it on your own, so that you can graduate on time, because a bitch don't want to be at Cookman for 20 years to get no damn bachelor's degree. No. Don't rely on people too much. At the end of the day, when you come to college, you are responsible for you. So please don't be that person who's always needy and always begging. It's okay if you need, from time to time, it's okay to hit your friend up, girl, can I get a laundry pod or two? That's okay when you ain't got it. But you can't do that all the time, because people gonna get tired of that. Get involved. All right? So, I recommend that your freshman year, you kind of observe before you just go jumping into interest meetings and trying to join organizations. Freshman year was the year I sat back and kind of observed what each organization did. And also I got to see where I could see myself. And if you see yourself fitting into that organization, or if you can see yourself enhancing or improving or being an asset to that organization. Don't go sticking yourself into organizations for the clout. Don't go doing that. That's not cool, because when they really need you, you're not going to have what it takes to actually provide, because you didn't join to provide. You joined because you wanted to be a clout chaser. I do want you guys to get involved, because that is how you meet new people. That is how you network. That is how you get your face out there. But I just don't want you guys to think that that's just the gateway to making a name for yourself. You can make a name for yourself just by being yourself, okay? Don't let people use you. Do make friends and network, all right? You want to network because at the end of the day, The person who you're networking with may be that connection you need to get that job. They may be the person you need to put that word in for you. You never know the connections they may have, and that is so important. Not saying that you want to use people and just make connections because you want them to benefit you. But at the same time, you do want to be able to say, hey, girl, I know what's the name, and we need this and that, and she can put me on. You know, network. Don't be scared to get your face out there. Don't be dirty. For the sake of your roommate, for the sake of your suite mates. Because Lord knows I've been through it with them suite mates. Don't be dirty, okay? Clean up after yourself. And surprisingly, a lot of freshman girls come into college who have never picked up a sponge, a brush, a pair of gloves, and cleaned up after themselves. You need to clean up after yourself, baby girl. Hygiene is so critical. Hygiene is so critical. Hygiene is so critical. Don't be walking around campus funky monkey. Go bathe. It be times where I see these pretty girls, and I be like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. Her hair is so pretty. All of this and that. She get dressed, you know. And I just see her room, and I see her bathroom, and it's just like, ew. You're dirty. Don't be that girl. I hate that. Don't be dirty. I could go on and on and on and on about dirtiness. I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to do it. Get to know your suite mate and your roommate. You're going to be living with a person who you don't know. At the end of the day, you want to get to know that person, and you want to make sure you lay down the rules and your boundaries. When it comes to suite mates, Lord knows I've been through with the suite mates. The only thing with suite mates is the fact that you and your roommate could be on the same page, and then your suite mates can be on this page. And for the most part, it can throw you off because your suite mates could be living in a whole different world. Literally. You can go over there and it looks like a whole damn trap house. I've always had messy suite mates, except for sophomore year. So if you're watching this and you remember me and you're like, oh my gosh, she was my suite mate, but you was dirty. And I don't care.
Hey, you get my boy. I tell you what I do. I go to your house and get him back from you. Hey, you get my boy. I tell you what I do.
Alright, so don't get taken over by peer pressure. Just be you. Stick to what you want to do. Okay? Don't let somebody pressure you into doing anything. That's for boys, that's for girls, whatever. Don't let somebody make you do something you don't want to do. Stand firm in what you believe in. Don't procrastinate and be lazy. All right? Please don't be lazy. Don't wait till the last minute to do your work. It's going to cause you way more stress than you need. If you are the person who is always going to say, oh, I work better under pressure. College gonna give you that pressure, honey. They're gonna apply all types of force, all types of pressure. You think you work good under pressure? College gonna crush your ass to a damn crumb. Keep playing. Talking about I work good under pressure. Keep playing. When all them classes got all them assignments due at 11:55, and you just came in from the quad trying to be cute. Oh, baby, that pressure gonna do it to you. You're gonna be some dust. Playing around with that pressure. Yeah, don't do it to yourself. Do that work. Be she gonna bust in my room. I'm making a video.
You ain't done yet? You should have been done.
Girl, get out.
What?
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Don't come here with this. I told you. I told you. I know this thing. Oh, gosh. Don't hang around the wrong crowd. Okay. If you surround yourself with toxic, you'll eventually pick up toxic traits. And I know everybody's their own person, but you definitely want to watch who you surround yourself with. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who want the most out of their college experience. The people who are academically making it. The people who want the scholarships. The people who want to be in the orgs. The people who want to be great. Surround yourself with those people. Don't surround yourself with the people who don't go to class and sit on the quad all day. Don't be disrespectful to orgs. A lot of freshmen come into college and they don't know what D9 is. They don't know what SPOAC is. They don't know what other orgs are. They don't. So they tend to be ignorant, and then that causes them to be disrespectful because they don't know but any better. Things that are considered disrespectful: sitting on their plots. I don't care if there's no seats on the quad. You don't go sit on the Zeta plot. They may have all the benches open in the world. You don't sit on it. Unless somebody who's over there says, come over here and sit with us, don't take your ass over there and sit on them people's stuff. If you're not a Delta, an AKA, a S0, a Gamma Sig, if you're not a Kappa, if you're not an Alpha, if you're not none of that stuff and you don't have any people over there who tell you to come to their stuff, don't go to their stuff. Please. They will embarrass you. And don't be a groupie. Another way to be disrespectful is like when they're strolling and you walking in front of them and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. It can be aggravating when you trying to party and then they want to stroll and push you. Excuse me. That's disrespectful on their part. But don't be disrespectful by just being oblivious and ignorant, because that makes you look bad. And it will be remembered, because those same people you've been disrespectful to can have a say-so to something you want to do down the road. Social media will get y'all in a lot of trouble. Don't go around recording lives of you doing strolls that you know you're not in the org to do. Don't forget your morals and your values. Don't be scared to ask questions. If you're ever confused, ask somebody. Don't use your refund on dumb stuff. When you get a refund check, I would say just try to use it wisely. Especially if it's not your money. Like I said, if it's loan money, you could try to pay that back as soon as possible. But if it's scholarship money, baby, that's yours. Don't forget about your family. Oh my gosh, when you get to college, all you're gonna hear is, you don't talk to me no more. You don't call us no more. You must have forgot about me. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't forget why you came to college. Okay? At the end of the day, everyone has this ambition of being a graduate, having a degree. If you try to be like somebody else, you may end up not graduating. A lot of the girls who came into college with me, my friends, who I don't deal with to this day, are probably not even at my school anymore. They got lost in the sauce. They got into organizations. They stopped going to class. They were skipping. They were partying. They were with the boys all the time. They were just lost. They forgot their purpose, and they ended up failing miserably, getting their financial aid taken, not being able to pay for school, not being able to even, bounce back from that because they went so far down. Remember your purpose coming here. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your family's money. Don't waste your energy if you know this is not what you want to do. Don't be the person to come in and know that you don't want it and fail. Make sure your grades are A1. Y'all want to join these orgs. Y'all want to do all this stuff, but you have to remember that grades play an important role. You can get scholarships from having great grades. You want to start as high and as good as you can. Your freshman year, shoot for the stars. Shoot for that 4.0. so that if you ever make a mistake down the road, you can bounce back from it. All right? If you shoot for that 4.0, that 3.9, that 3.8, whatever, if your junior year or your sophomore year, it becomes a little rocky for you, you still have some wiggle room. But if you shoot for that 2.0 your freshman year and you start to shake your sophomore year and your junior year, you already at the 2.0, so you just flunking. Because sometimes you may slip up and get that C. Sometimes you may get a teacher who's just head in the ass, doesn't care. So you want to make sure you are able to bounce back if anything happens that is out of your control when it comes to your grades. Because Lord knows I'm so grateful for the fact that I shot for that 4.0, because it gave me some wiggle room where I can still say I'm good. That is all I have for you guys. If you are an upperclassman and you're watching this video and you feel like I forgot to mention something, feel free to drop it in the comments. If you are a freshman and you want to ask me a more specific question, you can comment it, or if it's more personal, you can message me on my social media and I will do my best to answer it. But for the most part, I just want you guys to be great. I want you guys to succeed and be a graduate, okay? I don't want anyone who can say, oh dang, I wish somebody would have told me that. So that's the purpose of me making this video. I want you guys to be successful and not make the same mistakes that my friends have made. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do. And I will see you guys later on with another episode of the TLOW Show. TLOW signing out.